Hi everyone, trust you guys are doing amazing and taking really good care of yourself and your family members. Now, in this video, I will be talking about whether you need criminal rehabilitation in order to enter Canada. If you're coming here to immigrate, study, or if you're coming here to work, or if you're coming here just to visit, so whether you need criminal rehabilitation or not. So it depends on a lot of factors, and these laws have been created so that they can keep Canadians and the people living in Canada safe. Now it also depends on your offense. When was your sentence completed, how long ago, and how many convictions were there. So it completely depends on all these factors. And then in late 2018, even driving under an influence was considered a serious offense. And serious offense would mean that you are, in theory, if I would say, that means you can never ever enter Canada. I mean, forever you were banned. But now there are certain things that have come up, certain alternatives that have come up, that you might be criminally inadmissible to enter Canada, but now they are also looking at your offense, they're also looking at when was it completed and your current situation and everything, and then find out a way whether you guys can come here or not. So let's check that out. Okay, now if you feel that you are criminal, you have an offense and you are criminal, you are inadmissible here in Canada on criminal grounds, then applying for criminal rehabilitation is a permanent solution because it wipes off your offense. Obviously, after due investigation and everything, it wipes it off till the time you commit another offense, and you're clear to come to Canada. And it is more of a permanent solution as opposed to temporary resident permit that I talked about in my previous video. So, but there are certain factors when you can apply for criminal rehabilitation. So if you have, if it's been 5 years since your sentence, and your sentence could be your prison time, it could be your probation time, it could be the payment of fines, or it could be the community services that you were asked to offer. So if all these things happened 5 years ago or more than 5 years ago, then you guys can apply for criminal rehabilitation. If it's like very new, pretty new, less than 5 years, then the only way is temporary resident permit. As the name suggests, it's temporary, and every time you need to come here, you need to just take the permission and see if you guys are eligible. So yeah, it is more of a permanent solution till the time you guys consider consider committing another offense. And theft, driving under an influence, and assault, they are very, very strongly opposed and considered. So in theory, if you would see, these are criminally inadmissible. That means you cannot enter Canada no matter what. You're not allowed forever. But now they're finding out a way that someone did something bad in the past, and it's been quite a time now, and they have changed. People change, so they are now paving out way for you guys so that you guys can enter here. Okay, so basically what happens is they're gonna translate your crime from your country to the same here in Canada. So what does that crime here means in Canada? If you know, it happens similarly whenever you are applying for any PNP or express entry. Your educational qualifications are assessed to see how, where do they stand as compared to Canadian standards, and that's how your evaluations or WES or other evaluations are done. So it is similar. They're gonna put your crime, they're gonna just take your crime from your country, they're gonna just translate it exactly, that if the same crime happened in Canada, where does it stand now, serious or serious? So if it is non-serious, the fee for application is 200 Canadian dollars, and if it is serious, your fee for application would be 1,000 Canadian dollars. So it completely depends. It depends on your entire history, and there will be certain categories that will help you choose whether it was serious or non-serious. So just let's take a look. So application for criminal rehabilitation form, use of representative form if you're using any, copy of applicant's passport, statements addressing circumstances of convictions, letters of reference, court documentation for any offense on record, foreign or Canadian laws under which you were charged or convicted, FBI and state police background checks. Once these documents have been included, the application can be submitted to a Canadian consulate for processing. Yeah, so that's about it, and you can file this online. There's an online application, and you can get help from Canadian immigration lawyer as well in terms of filing and everything, and understanding your criminality, your offense, You can file this yourself, or you can take help from a representative in case you feel that taking help from someone who's from the legal side can push your case or whatever. Let me tell you, for all those who might feel that, oh my god, this is not safe, Canada reviews every application with a detail, and they ensure safety and security of the people living here as compared to second chances that an openness that they have, that people may change, they can change. And if someone did something bad 5 years ago, 10 years ago, doesn't mean they're the same person. We grow, we change, and because of the circumstances also, half of the time we make bad decisions and do bad stuff. So yes, they compare both the things, security, safety, as opposed to the second chances they're willing to offer. And obviously the applications are rejected also when they feel that no, it's pretty serious and there's no there's no way that we're offering a second chance to that person. So it completely depends. You can click online, apply everything and get the information. Link would be in the description for whatever things you need to know about this process. And I hope the information was helpful. There are various questions in my comments and emails that are unanswered. I'm really sorry I was not able to reply back either in comments or an email, but I'm going to club few and I'm going to start shooting replies pretty soon. Let's say within 2 days you can expect replies. And I'm going to make videos also on certain questions that I have, because I believe it's a general question, as I have also seen similar emails and questions on those grounds. So I'm going to do that. Thank you so much for all your love and support, and thank you so much for all the bad comments also, because that's fine. And I really appreciate you guys taking out time watching videos and then commenting and then asking questions. So thank you so very much, and have a great day, and just take good care of yourself. Bye.